Welcome to this module on building AI agents using Lyzr. In this module, we'll take a look at building AI agents specifically for developers and showcasing how Lyzr enables you to build powerful and useful agents that you could use on a daily basis. And we developers will definitely enjoy this. So let's get started and build 3 examples that is absolutely mind-blowing and at the same time very useful on a daily basis. So let's start with a code review agent. So before we start, let's configure our tools. So configuring tools, here, these are the 2 tools that I've configured. It is a very easy step to configure these tools. All you have to do is click on add and then log into using your ID, and that is pretty much it. These are the 2 things that we've logged in, and now let's get into building an agent. So the first agent is a code review agent. So I'll just give it a code review agent. And the description is that agent will review your PR. So select the LLM provider and model and temperature and topic. I think these are good enough. So yeah, now these are the 2 important fields. The agent role will be, let's say you are an expert code reviewer, and the instruction is going to be just 2 things: access the pull request through the GitHub tool, pull request files using the given pull request link through the GitHub tool. Next one is provide a code review for the pull request. These are the 2 things that I want. And how do I configure the tool? I just have to click GitHub. And how would I use it? Let's say list pull request files. And this is pretty much it. So one important feature that we have here is that improvement of prompt. So if I click on improve here, this is going to improve the prompt in such a way that it's foolproof. So we just have to take a look at it now and evaluate if everything is fine. So yep, sounds good to me. So let's move on and create it. Let's skip these features for now and we'll get back in the next examples. So all I have to do here is just pass a link. Let's say this is my old PR and I'm copying this and I'm pasting here. Explain the code, explain the PR. Just paste the link. When I click enter, this is going to fetch the files from this PR and look at it and suggest what is happening. Basically do a pull request review. So yeah, let's take a look at what it's saying. The CS changes in kits.css. Does it have a kits.css? Yes, it does. And yeah, I am adding a text block enhancement. I'm adding a new class. Have I done it? Oh yes, I've done it. And the HTML changes in kits.html page. This is being addressed as well. And the JavaScript change. Again, this is being addressed as well. These are the 3 files that I've changed, and all 3 files have been addressed, and it's basically giving me a review on what is happening and explaining me the PR. So yeah, this is an agent that I would definitely use on a daily basis to get the idea on what is happening in a particular PR, or even suggest a PR review using this particular agent. So next, let's build another interesting agent. Now let's go to the home page and click on build agent. So this one is going to be an API explanation agent. So what I mean by an API explanation agent is that if I have say API documentation and I want to know how to do a particular task, I want this agent to explain how to do it. It's basically simple. Read the documentation, tell me what to do. Let's give it a name now. Let's give it API explanation agent. This agent will explain API docs. Again, select the LLM, select the model. So I will give it, you are an expert API explainer. And what does it do? You will provide a documentation on how to call an API using the given query. Actually, let's give it a curl. we'll provide a curl request on how to call an API using the given query. And just to be foolproof, make use of doc data and I'll just make sure it provides answers only if it's found. Provide answer only if the endpoint is found. Else, if not found, return API not found. Yep, this is all that I'm going to do. And let's improve this. So before we get started, let me explain how we are going to do this. I'll click on create now and let it be here. So what I'm going to use for this is this open source API documentation. This is an open source API documentation that is hosted on the web. That is very simple, does nothing but retrieve and put, and just a bit of filters. So this is a very good documentation. I've downloaded this documentation and PDF and I've saved it in my local. So now let's get into knowledge base. So let me configure this knowledge base and give this knowledge base to the agent so that it will know what to call, how to call, and all the endpoint documentation. So fruit API data. This is the fruit API data source. Select on V8 and add and create. Okay. Yep, my data source is created. All I have to do now is just upload the PDF. This is the PDF that I'm uploading. I'll click on upload. Upload successful. So I can take a look at it here. And yeah, so just to test it out, let's say how to retrieve all fruits. So we have this documentation which is retrieve all fruits, that is this. Let's see if it picks it up. Oh yeah, this is the API that we have to call and it picks it up pretty well. Okay, the RAG is working, knowledge base is working. So great. Let's go back to the API explanation agent and now let's configure the knowledge base. This is the knowledge base that we created right now. I will click on it and save it. And now to add another feature, I'll have short-term memory. So what is short-term memory? This is going to make it a conversational chatbot. And yes, I would like it to be conversational. And yep, that is pretty much it. Now let's go and ask it how to retrieve all fruits. And so yeah, it gives me exactly the endpoint that we want. This is the endpoint that we want. And is there anything else that we want? Let's say the family. I want the family to be this one. So let's make it, I want fruits of the family. So how does it do it? This is technically the endpoint that it should use /family and the family name. Let's take a look if it does it. And yes, that is exactly what it's doing. And so yeah, this is how we can make use of a knowledge base, giving an agent the knowledge of a documentation. This is one example where we've used multiple features, that is short-term and knowledge base. And finally, let's come to another very cool, interesting agent that I'm very excited to show you all. This will be a interview preparation agent that also does your tweets. So let's say you're a Twitter influencer and you want to constantly keep posting. And this is a very good idea to build an agent. So yeah, what is the agent going to be? It's an interview prep agent. And this agent will prepare you for your interviews. And configuring the LLM. And what is the role? So the role is to be, you are an interview preparation agent, expert. Yeah, so instructions. Since we've already configured our Twitter tool, what do I have to do? Just simple 3 things. If I have an interview happening, and let's say I want to prepare it in the last minute, identify 3 main topics for the given interview, and one resource for each topic. And number 2, create a tweet using this content. And third one, utilize the Twitter tool to create a post of the crafted tweet. This is pretty much what I want to tell. Now I'll improve the prompt again. In the meantime, let's configure what I want: a creation of posts. Making sure to create a post of, this is pretty much it. And let's keep it humanized so that I don't want my tweets to be botty. Let's create. And what is my interview? Let's say binary search in C++. This is my interview. And let's see if I'm able to get the proper resources and the topics, and at the same time make a tweet about it. This is going to be very cool. So we get our content. So let's take a look at our Twitter to see if it's posted. Oh my god, yeah, this has been posted. And just the formatting is a bit bad. Maybe I could ask the agent instructions to make it formatted in a better way. But yes, this is exactly what has been posted. And so yeah, this is a very cool agent that, if you're a content creator or a regular blogger, you can make use of this and create amazing posts, and in short time. This is very, very cool. So yeah, these are the 3 examples that I wanted to showcase. And in that process, we discovered tools, we discovered features, we discovered a knowledge base, and we discovered how roles and instructions play a role. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what you build with this knowledge, and I'm very excited to see what you all come up with. Thank you.